My name is Holly Ramond. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. I work with a wide variety of people. I did have some special experience with at-risk youth when I worked for the Orange County Department of Education. From the time I was a teenager, if you had asked me what my dream job would be, this would have been it. But at the time, my confidence was just so low that I never imagined that I would stick with the schooling that would be required. And so I pursued a career as an artist. And it wasn't until many, many years later that God brought me around to a place where He was kind of resurrecting an old dream in my life. And He challenged me to enter into that dream and to begin to pursue that. And that's what I did, and it's opened a whole new journey in my life. And I feel a little bit like Job, who can say that the latter part of my years have been better than the first. The way I would deal with someone with depression or self-worth issues is I would focus a lot on their thought processes. And I think it's very important to get a really good history and find out where the seeds of some of those scripts that we play in our head over and over again that perpetuate the depression and the low self-esteem, and to identify some of those things and to begin to correct those thoughts. And I think it's so important to be able to bring in, and I love that I can talk about God in my practice, because bringing in God's unconditional love and the fact that we've been created by Him, I think is such an important aspect to all of that. I love using art therapy. I've found it to be a very exciting thing to use in therapy because even adults, people who are not artists, that you wouldn't think of using art therapy, when they can just go ahead and try it, it's amazing how unconscious processes that are going on inside of them that they can't seem to access, they don't know how to talk about it, will end up on the paper. And it's such an amazing experience to just begin to talk about a painting or a drawing that someone's done, and how things just, it's on the paper there and it just comes out, and it's like, I didn't mean to do that. How did that get on the paper? I heavily integrate faith into my counseling when I have clients that are receptive to that. If I do have some clients that are not Christians at all, and so I am very, very careful about what I say, not to be pushy at all. But when I have clients who are spiritual, who are Christians, and are responsive to Scripture and talking about God, I really delight in being able to do that. And I find that so much of what I learned in grad school about psychology has scriptural backup to it. And so I love to make those connections between the theory and what science has learned about psychology and Scripture.